Malaysia are still concerned with the society, such as freedom of expression, freedom of assembly, right of marginalizing group, and inequality of gender. Issues such as arbitrary detention, restriction on media, political dissent, and treatment of undocumented migration has been raised by human rights organizations. Several acts have been cited for restricting fundamental freedom, such as Sedition Act 1948, Communication and Multimedia Act 1998, and Security Offense Special Measures Act 2012 SOSMA.
There are several solutions in order to enhance the human rights. First of all, will be related to Constitution Part 2. We have 4 articles. First of all, with Article 5, right to life and personal liberties. The second article will be Article 8. They discuss about equity before the law and protection against discriminations. The third one will be Article 10. It discusses about freedom of speech, assembly, and associations. The last article will be Article 11. Every person has the right to profess and practice his religions. The second solution will be related to public and education. The first point will be education, where the government can integrate human rights related topics into the school syllabus, such as subject moral and core curriculums. The second point will be public awareness, where the government or human rights community can frequently post posters or slogans at the social media about the human rights. The third point will be human rights campaign, where the NGO as well as Suhakam and the community group can organize workshop, talk, and social media campaign to educate people on their rights.
Strengthening legal framework. So we know that we have more of the strengthening law enforcement oversight, establishing independent oversight bodies to monitor police and enforcement agencies to prevent abuse of power. So we have another strengthening Suhakam powers. The Human Rights Commission of Malaysia Suhakam should be given enforcement authority rather than just advisory powers. International human rights law. So this law is meaning about the Malaysia has not ratified most international human rights covenants and treaties, can integrate more and address the gaps. For example, such as Convention on the Rights of the Children, Convention of the Elimination of all forms of discrimination against women, and Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, CRPD. So we have another point is restriction and limitation. This is meaning about the proclamation of emergency under Article 150 is one of the provisions provided under the Federal Constitution to maintain the country, the security and stability, preventing fundamental freedom, protection laws requirement, accessing out that. So this the restriction in the Sedition Act 1948 and the Communication and Multimedia Act 1998 and the adjusting them to align with international rights frameworks.
Challenges is driving constitution human rights protection in Malaysia. The first one is political residence. Those in power may raising human rights reforms to maintain control. Not like the Sedition Act 1948, we take freedoms and are difficult to amend. Different political parties have conflicting views, making consensus hard to reach. The second is public awareness and acceptance. Many citizens do not fully understand how constitutional protect affect them. Government narrative and misinformation can influence public perception. Without widespread support, passing amendments becomes difficult. Diverse social learns to varied opinions, causing debates and resistances.
Challenge is about the judicious interpretation. Even with amendments, court interpretation laws differently based on the policies and protection. Broad legal wording allow for variance. Enforcement limit reform impact. National circle concern may still override person freedom in legal reader. The last challenge in our presentation is about the culture and regiment consideration. The traditional belief may confront with international human rights standard. Gender requirement, LSBTQ plus right, and regiment freedom face strong position. The balanced human right and culture traditional requirement careful negotiation.
In conclusion, the Malaysian Constitution protects fundamental human rights, but these rights are subject to restriction for national security, public order, and morality, while judicial mechanisms like Suhakam uphold rights, which include preventive detention law, restriction on free speech, and discrimination. Malaysia has made progress, but as a recommendation, the Malaysian government needs future alignment with international human rights standards for greater protection and equality.